guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I bring you this interesting news. I'm sure most of you have seen it because it is trending. It was covered by Fox News. If you haven't seen it, you're gonna see it on my channel. Okay, here goes. So a Houston woman is held in Dubai for screaming at a man in public. Well, this will make you appreciate America. It will make us appreciate America. This young woman attempted to retrieve her belongings from a rented car company. So she encountered a hostile individual who demanded an undisclosed sum amount of money. So because of the situation, Allen, because that's her name, raised her voice in response. So let's just watch the full story covered by Fox News. Make sure I watch the video up to the end because I collected a few stitches in connection with this entire video. Let's watch.
The crime she's charged with may surprise you, and Dubai is increasingly becoming a vacation spot for a number of Houston women. One who's there right now, according to her social media page, is trying to get back to the Bayou City. But according to her mom, her passport has been confiscated because she was charged with screaming in public.
It also could result in prison time. So it's very scary.
The trip turned terrifying for Tiara Young Allen when her mom says she was a passenger in a friend's rental car and they got into an accident there in Dubai. Tina Baxter says when her daughter went to the company to retrieve her ID, credit card, and other items left in the rental, Baxter says it did not go well.
She found out that she could only receive those items if she paid an undisclosed amount of money. She dealt with a very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at her.
Baxter says her 29-year-old daughter ultimately yelled back at the rental car agent, she says, resulting in her being charged for screaming there in Dubai.
And so she is in jail for one reason and one reason alone. She raised her voice. In that country, a female is not even allowed to raise her voice. If she raises her voice, it's punishable by jail time.
It's been very emotional. There are some days I stay up all night crying.
They have a strict law system that is really based on theocracy.
This website warns, quote, laws and customs are very different, so be aware of your actions to ensure they don't offend while in United Arab Emirates. Now, after Baxter says her daughter was charged with screaming in Dubai, her passport has been taken, and the American social media influencer who works as a truck driver can't leave the UAE, according to her mom. And her mom says she's been placed under a travel ban pending the outcome of the investigation.
It's very frightening. The longer she's been there, the more reality has started to kick in.
In our opinion, she did not commit a crime. Don't punish women for doing the same thing a man can do in Dubai. It's not fair and it's not right.
Now, the 29-year-old does now have an attorney there in Dubai, and her mom says she's told that she could face jail time because there is surveillance video of her screaming. Now, we have reached out to the U.S. and the UAE embassies. Will government officials step in and give her assistance? I'm still awaiting responses. Reporting live near downtown Houston, I'm Damalie Keith, Fox 26 News.
Before I play the stitches for you guys, let me just show you the comments that people left responded to this video on TikTok, guys. Like, people are talking. So these are just some of the comments, and I've also collected some videos for you guys in response to this entire video. I'll leave my own thoughts at the end of the video. Leave your own thoughts in the comment section below, and let's get into the stitches.
Screaming in public.
It is the most American thing to go to somebody else's country and think you can just do what you do here. Hey, it's Sierra, your travel bestie, travel expert of over 7 years. And I have a controversial take on what's going on here. Now, the attorney in me is going to start with some disclaimers. I hope that she gets home safely as soon as possible, with the least amount of trauma from this experience. For the people that are watching this video, the purpose of this is to avoid this from happening to you and to think about what you need to do when considering where to travel. Okay, so let's get into it because Dubai is a good time. Dubai gives you the vibes, honey. It's giving rich, right? It's giving, but let's talk about the laws. Because it's also one of the safest places in the world. It's because they scared to act up. Because they will send you to jail. No matter where you're considering going, I always recommend that people do a search for the customs and the laws there, because and in my video where I talk about what to do if you get detained abroad, if you haven't seen it, go see it. I talk about you cannot assume that the laws are the same. You cannot assume the rights that you have here in America or wherever you live are the same somewhere else. Sometimes we can be attracted by these like exotic locations, but we also have to figure out what else. Dig deeper, you know what I mean? So my tip is definitely do a search of the type of laws and restrictions and customs before you decide on going to a certain country.
There are many laws in Dubai that aren't intuitive that you wouldn't think are actual laws that you can be detained and jailed for.
So I know y'all saw the story about how the girl got arrested in Dubai for yelling at a man. Now, no, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened, but it looks as if the nigga yelled. There was some shit going on with the rental car. He yelled, she yelled back, and now she's the one arrested. A lot of people are saying read the laws and all that shit. Okay, yeah, facts. You do need to understand the laws before you go into any country. As a traveler, I can speak on this. But I just want to say, I don't fuck with Muslim countries. Any country that is repressing women, I don't give a fuck what you try to say. I have a hard time respecting Muslim culture. And I have some friends who are Muslim, great people. Maybe on a one-on-one basis they're cool. But as a whole, I don't fuck with Muslim countries like that. Now, I have been to 2 Muslim countries. I've been to Doha, Qatar, and I've been to Egypt. Both I had good experiences. I didn't have any real problems. But I do know I can't stay there for long. I'm too free. I'm not following none of your motherfucking rules. I'd be arrested in the fucking cell right along with her. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to tell me what to do. I have a problem with it. I have a problem with the misogynisticness, and I really haven't met a Muslim that doesn't have misogynistic views. You can't tell me the women are happy all covered up over there. That's why they're fighting for rights. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not my opinion. They're fighting for their freedom in a lot of these countries. They're tired of that shit. They're not happy. They're oppressed. It's not good. It's no good way to twist it. I don't care what you say. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what. I done talked to Muslim men to try to give me all the spiritual reasons on why they just get to be insecure and lame and beta males, and I'm just not for it. So, us Americans, we have a lot of, problems with our society. Our country is not perfect, but one thing we do have is freedom. And I feel stupid saying that after Roe v. Wade, but still, even with that, we winning over a lot of that. I've been to Africa. The repression is real, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to say Sydney G is not going to no country. I'm not staying in no Muslim country. I will avoid Muslim countries. I want to go to Morocco because I think it'll be pretty, but I'll get around to that shit. And I also really do want to go back to Egypt, because I didn't get to see the Valley of the Kings, but that'll be a very short trip. You dip in and out. You go, you see the pyramids, and you ride the camel and get the fuck on, okay? Because don't nobody want to be there. It's just the energy in the air. I had no issue. Nobody ever told me nothing. The people were nice, but at the same time, I know what the fuck y'all believe in. I know that. And so I'm good on that. I'm not fuck Saudi. I'm not going to motherfucking Saudi Arabia. I'm not going to none of these Muslim ass countries. Like, no, if you're a woman, I'm not going there. I don't care about how great your experience was in Dubai. I still don't like Muslim countries because I'm a woman. Now, if I was a man, I'd have a different attitude about it. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they arrested the man and the rest of the woman and not the man is misogyny. I don't care what they say. It's something in that has to do with the customs that comes to a lot of Muslim countries. And Sydney G will not fuck with that because I'm not trying to go to jail. And that's exactly what the fuck I'll be because I'm not going to act right.
So much I want to unpack on this video. So first off, I moved to Dubai in 2021 from California. Best decision I've ever made. And I've also traveled to probably over 25 countries. And one thing I can say as being an American is that we have this American privilege and we keep that mentality every time we go abroad. And stuff that may work back home, baby, it's not going to work overseas, especially in Dubai. Dubai is in the UAE. It's a Muslim country. And when you are going to these Muslim countries, you need to be respectful, be mindful, and know that the laws, the consequences are very different from America. And when you're dealing with the police, you never, ever raise your voice and yell. Honestly, I had one situation when I felt like I was being, unfair about a cab fee. I never raised my voice because that loud ratchetness is not going to work in Dubai or pretty much anywhere outside of America. So people, please do your research. I love Dubai. I'm never moving back to America.
Yeah, Houston mom Tina Baxter says her daughter is in big trouble in.
All right, I saw this at the last minute. I kind of laughed. I laughed so hard at this because the amount of disrespect these men take from these women, and then this woman goes over to Dubai and decides to raise her voice at a man. You want to guess what happened to the woman? She's in jail right now with serious charges just for raising her voice. United States Constitution and your rights in the United States does not extend when you're physically out of the country, especially in Dubai and that part of the world. So you know when you go to these countries, you're going to have to respect the laws, and especially if you're a woman, you are going to respect those men over there. Meaning you are going to talk and communicate like a human being and not resort to yelling and screaming. The same foolishness that she does over here, she took it over there and got in trouble. Woo! That is karma like you will not believe. And that's any woman going over there and deciding to want to play a fool and disrespect a foreigner in their own country. That's like somebody going to China and decided they want to get into a fight with somebody in China. You know the person that's a foreigner is going to go to jail, right? You know I was in fear for my life and I needed to defend myself. You know that shit ain't gonna work over there. So you better control yourself. You go to one of these countries and try to hit one of their people, disrespect one of their people, you know they're gonna lock your ass up. When you go over there, it's best to be nice, cordial, and polite to every single person that you see. And even more so than when you're in the United States. And you would make a habit to be nice and polite to everybody. That should be the norm. Especially when you're over there. And it's not one of these westernized countries where you can get away with raising your voice at people and cussing and carrying on and trying to fight people and all kinds of nonsense. They will jail your ass for that shit over there. They ain't playing with y'all. Jesus Christ, man. I'm going to leave y'all with some parting words. Behave yourselves.
Terrifying.
The problem in this situation, a lot of these disrespectful women, these women that come from the hood, or they just disrespectful towards people and men, think they can take their disrespect and go to other countries. You can't do that. What you do here in America, when you disrespect men, when you disrespect women, when you just have a nasty attitude and a nasty persona about yourself, you can do that here in America, but you can't take this nasty attitude and go to other countries. You can't do that. People and women are so upset with this passport movement, with the Blue Book Gentleman movement, with my movement, hashtag Just Us, with S by SBM. These women are so upset about it that they think they can go to other countries and disrespect the people over there and disrespect the men. You can't do that. Now for what she did, she got locked up for screaming at somebody in Dubai. You can't, y'all gotta wake up. You gotta get your attitude right. You gotta get your spirit right. You gotta get yourself right. We all have to get ourselves right with the Lord. But y'all can't keep doing that. What you say to men over here and what you do to men over in America, you can get away with it because you have the feminist movement and you have the Me Too movement. But other countries don't have that. So you can't take that disrespect and go to other countries and think you're going to get away with it because there's consequences. Now you're in jail.
Okay, so in Dubai, even raising your voice at a man is a crime. And just when I was beginning to think my country has restrictions, guys, I brought this video to your attention. Let's talk about this in the comment section below because our sister in Dubai may be facing imprisonment just because of cultural differences, which has led her to being detained, leaving her family deeply concerned for her well-being. So this, to all of us, this incident, let it serve as a stark reminder of the importance of understanding and respecting cultural differences when traveling abroad, guys. This is so sad. So that's what I had for you guys in today's video. Please let me know what you think about this. Let's talk about this in the comment section below. If you have not subscribed to this channel, guys, please help this lady, that's me, to reach 20k. Is it 20k? 20k by December. Subscribe, turn on the notification, just do everything you can to help this woman. Comment on all the videos that I post. I will see you in my next video. Peace.